All right, I think we're live now. All right, we're live. So, what's up, everybody? My name is Bryce, as all of you probably know, and I feel like I should respond to everything I've done in the past and just clear my name. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. And I'm also going to be reacting to some videos people made about me. And so yeah, we're just going to, hi Keon Garrett, and welcome to the stream. Hello Pokey Simon and Sam Wegel, welcome to the stream. So I feel like I should address everything I've done and some allegations that were made against me. And yeah, I've prepared a Google slide. I had a Google slide prepared for this entire stream, as well as, well, at least the first half of the stream, which I'll be going into shortly. But yeah, I'm going to get this loaded up really quick. Let me see here. All right, I have the Google slide loaded. I had to download it because I figured that'd be a lot easier, but yeah, let's get into this without any further delays. Hey guys, this is Bryce here. I thought I should clear my name in preparation for this live stream. I wanted to apologize for everything I've done over the past 2 years. I already know I apologized for recent actions on one of my latest community posts, but I wanted to look back and reflect on my wrongdoings throughout my entire career. I'll be mentioning the recent stuff on my live stream later on, but for now I'm going to start at the beginning. The earliest wrongdoing, or rather wrongdoings, I can remember with clarity are when I used to make Punishment Day videos. The last one on this channel was uploaded back on September 7th of 2022. I have since stopped making them altogether, as Punishment Day videos are a touchy subject in this community. And as such, I won't delve too much further into this wrongdoing. I will say this, however. I was 17 back in those days, and I had the mindset of me wanting to make videos I enjoy, but that's not always a good mindset to have, as you could risk getting called out for making those types of videos. Some of those videos I made in the past, I will agree, did go a bit too far, and I do apologize. Second wrongdoing I've done in the past is that I used to copy Technoglitch's plot lines when he still went under the alias Animation Sensation 02. I didn't full on copy them, but I do agree that the resemblance of some of those videos were somewhat uncanny, and I do apologize. I'll admit it. I was really into his content before he shut his channel down, which I will bring up later, but that still gave me no right to make those videos very similar to his, and I am sorry for that once again. A few examples of videos I copied from, I can't even speak. A few examples of videos I have copied from will include, but are not limited to, The Principal's Daughter, What Happened Before Bryce's Revenge itself, Brooks Gang Ruins Halloween, and more. Third wrongdoing a lot of you are probably going to remember, but back in February of last year, 2023, I called out Abiath Flores Animations for committing CP. Now, a lot of the community is still divided on whether or not he did this, but regardless of that, I kind of went a little too far in my way of doing it, because at the time of all of this, I told everyone to mass report him, which is considered manipulation, and I also went after some of the people defending him, again, at the time. Once I got called out for doing that, I ended up closing my original Bryce the Beyonder Guy 2K5 channel on February 24th of that year, 6 days after I made the original video. 1 month later, I came back and apologized for what had happened on the new iteration of Bryce the Beyonder Guy 2005, which I no longer plan to use, as I got this channel, the one you're watching the stream on, that same June. 10 months ago today, actually, so that's kind of a coincidence. As for what I'm going to do with Bryce the Beyonder Guy 2K5, that will be first ever video, but just know two things. One, I probably won't be using it anymore. And two, I'm sorry for calling him out in a disrespectful way. I still have PTSD over that situation, and I'm not kidding. The fourth wrongdoing, you all probably recently know what happened, so I won't go into too much details, but Technical Glitch, who I mentioned earlier, was called out for being a pedo. The community was pretty divided on this whole thing initially. Techno closed his channel, and I was obviously very upset. But the way I reacted to all of this was way too far. Shortly after Techno Glitch closed his channel, I decided to make the dumbest decision of my life, sending Felina Wizard a death threat. And obviously, you guys had every right to be furious at me. I didn't want to send that threat, but I was in the wrong headspace at the time, and I needed to vent. But in your defense, a death threat is still a threat, regardless of one's mental health. I would like to apologize to everyone who was affected or even offended by what I said. What I said will never come out of my mouth again. I really don't blame any of you guys for being mad. Believe me, I was mad at myself too. I wish I could travel back in time and put my past self in a fucking chokehold. Unfortunately, time travel is impossible, sadly. The only form of time travel that truly exists is the time moving forward, second by second, minute by minute, and hour by hour. I seriously want to apologize for everything I've done and recently. I'm not doing this because I got caught. I'm doing this because I genuinely feel sorry and I genuinely feel remorse, unlike certain individuals who I won't name for reasons. Fifth wrongdoing is people started to accuse me of supporting pedophilia, which I would never do in my entire life, and all pedophiles should rot in hell. Some videos which cause people to get led to believe those claims include, but are not limited to, the creepy substitute teacher, Austin gets confronted and divorced, Austin finally gets his just desserts, and more. I never said anything about supporting pedophilia. I do not. Pedophilia is absolutely awful, and it sucks that there who are actually sexually attracted to children. I'm not one of them. Pedophilia is a very serious problem online. If you guys still think I'm one or a pedophile, that's your opinion, but I just know that I'm not, and I never will be. Now, I'm going to react to videos and posts people have made calling me out for my actions. And before I start reacting to them, please do not make the same mistakes I've made. And also, please do not attempt to contact or harass anyone I just mentioned. Thank you for hearing me out all the way through. And now, on to what the community had to say about my actions. So, again, like I said, before I start reacting, I wanted to say, please do not go out of your way to contact or harass anyone mentioned. Like, seriously, please don't. I will get pretty upset at that. But, yeah. Let's get into the reactions. I'm going to load up the first video really quick. So this first video I'm going to react to is by Drew the Animation Guy 2003. And, yeah, let's just get into this. I am not looking forward to this at all. Alright, so this is the video he made. He currently has 600 subs. I don't know how, but it just happened, I guess. Anyways, we're going to get into this. I'm going to make sure my audio is working on this really quick. All right, it's working, I think. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
Well, I never thought I would be saying this right now. But I think it's time. So, I'm gonna give you some context as to what led up to now, before I tell you all what Bryce did. So, on April 24th or 25th, Technical Glitch was accused of being a pedophile. I don't want to pick any side of this whole controversy, so I'm gonna move on to what happened afterwards. A lot of people started going after Felina Wizard, the person who started all of this. Oh, and I will give my final opinion on both Felina Wizard and Bryce near the end. Bryce called out Felina Wizard around 24 hours ago at the time of recording, saying that Technical Glitch did nothing wrong. Not too long after that, Bryce threatened to stab himself. Bryce, I get that you're going through tons of shit right now, but you cannot be saying stuff like that on the internet. Keep that shit to yourself. A threat is a threat. And now, we fast forward to today. More specifically, a few hours ago. Technical Glitch ultimately decided to purge his entire channel, and shut it all down. Bryce did not take this as well as he should have. Around an hour after Technical Glitch deleted his channel, Bryce said something heartless to Felina Wizard. I will now start speaking in the words of Bryce, as to what he said to him. Yep, I'm done. I left a comment on Felina Wizard's last post because I have just had enough. I've had enough of this community, I've had enough of YouTube, I've had enough. Call me out, call me a Psychromio07 wannabe, I don't give a fuck. Kenny is a horrible person. I don't give a flying fuck if what I said gets me hate. I'm trying to get my point across. I'd rather do this than let Kenny off the hook. And at the end of that post, he said, and I quote, "Goodbye everyone. Fuck my life." Bryce. Are you actually that stupid? My god. You had over 4,000 people that looked up to you, and you decided to do this? And before any of you guys say that you're trying to help, you need to just hold up for a second. Think about who you are trying to help. You're essentially helping someone who pulled the same shit Psychromio07 did. Look Bryce, the bottom line here is that a threat is a threat. I said that before, and I just said it again. Bryce, you have said enough. I understand you're going through shit, but that still does not make it okay to deflect that shit onto your audience. Bryce, if you keep acting like this, you don't deserve to have help. I know that.
Okay, Drew, listen. I really was in a bad mental state, and look, I'm sorry for what I did, but like, I really don't know, man. Like, I really don't know what else to say about this. Like I was in a bad mental spot, and I just couldn't, like, I just had enough at the time, and to be fair, I didn't want to do it. I just couldn't keep my anger, and I really tried. Like, I actually genuinely tried, but I just couldn't do it, and I do apologize.
Sounds fucked, but come on, give me a fucking break. He literally just became a carbon copy of Psychromio07. Telling someone to kill themselves. People started to call Bryce out, and rightfully so, but Bryce did not take this well either. Like, at all. He then started to laugh at everyone calling him out in another post. And Bryce then made another post spamming, "Leave me alone, I don't deserve this." Bryce, yes you do. Don't even try to deny it. It's gonna do absolutely nothing. And Felino Wizard, don't think you're getting off the hook for this either. Both you and Bryce are in the wrong. Neither of you are in the right. I don't give a fuck who started it, but to be honest Felino Wizard, you should be grateful that Bryce in my honest opinion is far worse than you. I feel so stupid for ever trusting him. So, you're safe for now dude. But Felino Wizard, do promise me this. Don't play with your luck. I cannot stress enough how much I needed to say that. But yeah guys, if you haven't already, please. Cut all ties with Bryce. Do not associate with him anymore, and do not include him in any more of your videos. He went way too far, and he cannot be trusted or forgiven. And Bryce, I have one last message for you. Close your fucking channel, get off of the internet, go seek some help, and do something better with your life. It is very clear that despite the fact you're almost 19, you cannot handle getting criticized. Grow the fuck up and act your goddamn age. Anyways, that's the video. I'll see you guys later, and remember, do things you do after watching a video.
I honestly have no fucking words right now, dude. Like, I'm gonna read chat really quick. I was yet to read chat so far, but I'm gonna do that really quick. The unseasoned chicken is streaming. It's all Bryce's fault. L to Bryce. Proof. You know what? I'm going to move on to the next thing. Bryce, can you read my message I sent earlier? Yeah, I saw it. I just didn't say it yet. I saw. It says, you know what? Now that I'm break, well, I mean, I went too far, and I'm sorry that was harsh. Thank you for apologizing. I'm not mad at you or anything like at all. And if you want, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Who the fuck just said Epstein animates 2K5? You know what? I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna move on. Let me see. All right. Next thing. Keep Bryce away from kids. Okay, dude. Look, I don't support pedophilia. Do you guys not understand that, dude? Recently, or I'm gonna read this really quick. Well, not the whole thing, obviously. I read part of it, but I this is the part that really got me discouraged. It really makes you angry why people like Vadim. I don't even know how to pronounce his name or their name. Or Bryce animates 2K5, where Fury's at him about getting exposed, saying like he was my inspiration, what is wrong with you, or things like effing off yourself, never have kids. Like Drew the Animation 2003 said in his video about Bryce, it's absolutely insane that you act out so bad for someone who was basically convicted or with hard proof of being a pedophile. You're almost 19 and you're acting such a damn child. Just makes me so mad. Look, I'm sorry for what I did. Okay, like I didn't really like. I didn't want to do it. Like, end the stream, Jeffrey Epstein. Look, if you say one more, if you tell me to say or whatever, I fucking can't, man. Like, I tried to have a like a down to life like freaking stream. Yet the chat's still making fun of me. I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. Let's see. Oh, let me see here really quick. All right, look at this post Spare Mike made about me. W of the day, Felino Wizard. L of the day, Bryce Animates 2K5, and Techno Glitch. Like, I would understand Techno Glitch, but why me? Why me of all people? A death threat is a death threat. Look, I'm sorry for what I did, okay? Like, I'm trying to have a down to life slice of life or whatever fucking stream, whatever. I just, I don't even fucking know anymore, man. I'm literally about to get off. You like, half of you guys are literally like, Bryce, are you in ASO2 side still? It's okay if you aren't. I'm not really gonna say anything, but at the same time, I probably should say it. So, one season chicken, how are you today? Look, I'm not crying, but I'm pretty close to crying, dude. Half of the chat is literally making fun of my appearance and like, dude, just leave me alone. Like, is it that fucking hard? Like, I don't deserve this. I've done after everything I've done for all of you. I don't deserve any of this. Like, what did I ever do to you guys? Bryce is gonna allow a nasty. I'm not fucking no. Look, I don't even fucking know anymore, man. Like I just want fucking peace. I just want I know the Go Anime community is never going to improve, but can't the people hating on me just leave me the fuck alone? Is it that hard? Fuck, man.
Look guys, I don't want to be in drama,
This is
but
the
I
next
want to
video I
get this
wanted
shit
to
off my
watch.
chest. And another thing, this video is for criticism purposes only. And before you say anything, I regretted siding with Felino Wizard. And you are probably gonna ask, why did I side with him in the first place? Well, I was deceived in a lie. Along with many users. So let me explain on how the war started. On April 24th, Technoglitch was accused of becoming a pedophile by Felino Wizard, which there was no real proof of that ever happening. At some point when Technoglitch was still on YouTube, he said that he was going to
Okay, I gotta turn on my camera for a second. I don't fucking know anymore, man. I can't fucking do this, man. If all of you guys are gonna fucking clown me, then what's the point of me even keeping this channel up? What is the point? What's the point? What's the point? Yeah, I didn't mean to fucking say that threat. Okay? I didn't fucking mean it. Why are you guys still fucking clowning me? I apologize for my actions. Now you're fucking clowning me. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. This channel's gonna be closed down soon. I fucking can't with you guys. I didn't mean to say that fucking. Every time I try to, I'm trying to keep my fucking composure right now. There's almost 100 people watching me right now, and I'm getting fucking clowned on. I can't with that shit. Look, I know a death is a threat. A threat is a threat. I'm fucking sorry, dude, but I didn't mean to say that threat. Okay, I have problems. I have issues. My mental state is utter fucking shit. Like, just give me a fucking chance. If you guys like, if you don't want to forgive me, that's fine. But like, just give me a fucking chance at least. Like, you know what? I fucking can't, man. Fuck.